Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary historical Cao Cao Let's Play. We continue for episode 9 from turn 47 in the autumn season of 199. So we are approaching the capital city of Chang'an, and we're hoping to grab the Emperor. They've been downgrading this city quite a bit, from rank 9 to rank 7. Doesn't really change the fact they still have a top tier military infrastructure building, so they do get the extra garrison. They put in an extra administrator, and the unit's been kind of going down tier and also replenishing quite slowly, so that part is good. But aside from that, we're really waiting for our main army to sweep across so that they can offer their siege weapons and assistance in taking the capital, because we know they have another army nearby. They have to kind of rest up here. In the meantime, elsewhere, we are blitzing down Yuan Shu's holdings. Apart from his one holding in Shouchun, we're letting him live. We have no intention to kill him. That battle went well. 2 level up there, pick up reach here. Those are really nice level ups for us. The army can move farther. The army gets flaming shot. We'll take down the Jade Mine here in Nanyang afterwards. Now, Xinye technically can go to Liu Biao just as a historical token. And then speaking of following the timeline, in spring of 200, Cao Cao blitzes Liu Bei and basically expel him from the Central Plains. But in our case, Liu Bei has a lot of land, and our armies have been shifting west to take the Emperor. So in 2 turns or 3 turns time, we're not going to be back, but we are going to be close, right? 1 more turn to take the trade port, 1 more turn to take the gate pass, and then in spring, I'm not sure if there's enough movement here, but if we do get enough movement, which I guess we can try to ensure by giving the overseer item to him instead of Xiaohudun, who's not going to be moving very far. This way we can move a little farther, and hopefully we can land ourselves in spring and get the Emperor. Once we get that done, we can turn around and turn on Liu Bei. We might be a few turns slower there. Guandu has really jump-started itself, but if we're able to push Liu Bei out for the most part, and also kick him out of Henei, which goes to us at the onset of Guandu anyways, we can fight Yuan Shao and beat him back. Our goal is to capture Ye in spring or summer of 204. So there's plenty of time in between there. That's the good news. The bad news is we still have a lot of fighting that has to be done. And our economy's not doing so hot because we're running into that situation where we own a lot of land, but we don't have the right amount of corruption reduction, and it's starting to hurt. With each added territory, we're actually losing income, which is a very painful part of the game. Now, we did pick up Nanyang. We're going to get rid of this and put in a private workshop. It's a great city. Has some very good counties here that we don't have to upgrade. We can wait till we get some sort of industry boost during the spring seasons. Now, Chen does have a bunch of good bonuses, and this we can upgrade. That's pretty much where we stand. 5 spy slots, but no one we really want to turn. We can peace out with Yuan Shu after we take his 2 territories here in a turn or 2. And then with Dongmin, whenever we get the Emperor, we can peace out with him. Ma Teng's non-aggression is fine. I don't mind this. Ma Teng never really fought Cao Cao. Ma Chao did. Ma Teng actually surrendered to Cao Cao and got a government job until his son rebelled and he was executed. Okay, so probably 88. Oh, much less. Alright, that's fine. Those are not super important. We could really use more money. We need some better faction council events for next spring. But overall, I think history is kind of correcting itself. We are... Oh, Taiyan's captivity. We can ransom her back, so have a little bit of money left. I think it's 1,000 or 2,000. It's not super expensive. Just don't spend everything during the end turn. Let's see what we have here. Less candidates. 4 turns till we can increase it. It's creeping up slowly. That's a good source of corruption reduction. that we have. Both are still positive. Let's see, did he summon a new army back in... He did not. Can we reach? Looks like we can. He summoned a new army here in Xinye. That's not going to matter very much. Zhang Xun, which is the Grand Commandant for Yuanshu. And Zhang Cheng, who is a different general than the more famous Zhang Cheng. The more famous one is Zhang Zhao's son, who works for Sun Quan. This one's not that one. The H just doesn't add up. This army can rest and relocate to attack Liubei. Right, we can't get the Western forces back, but we can get this army back, and we continue to hurt our imperial favor. And this is all because we weren't able to lower Yuanshu enough to make him an enemy of the Han, and thus we are not gaining imperial favor as we move on. So yeah, this army is going to spend its time moving back. Can we take the trade port? Looks like we can. So we're on schedule. We're going to be fighting this one manually so that we can keep casualties down. It's not much of a fight, but this army really needs some resting before we fight at Chang'an. So a lot of the trebuchet and archer action for this one. And perhaps some general action, even though the generals are pretty injured from the delegate battles as well. So we'll see what we have. When attacking these ports, just go to the side. One gate is all you need to handle. It is snowing, which is pretty similar to rain. It's going to be hard to light things on fire. But I think we'll still go with the flaming shot here. Not really trying to target towers per se, but just to hit that little area. They should be marching out. We probably want our archers in front. Call them 2. That's going to be the majority of our damage. We'll move them from the side to the front just to... Actually, we don't need them to be in formation for that. They can be in the back. Yeah, the generals are pretty injured. Just pound this area. Well, the fire damage still spread pretty easily here in the snow, so that's good. We can turtle here first as we slit through this tower area. See the good shooting from our Onyx Dragons. I think we mostly just need to fire at the range units. Alright, they don't have aggro on the towers anymore. The towers got destroyed. Alright, should be done. Our Onyx Dragon should be able to outshoot these. And then we should just have a army loss with the last unit there. There we go. Trying to keep the casualty low here. They kill like, what, 8? Actually, a lot of unit on this guy. We still lost some archers, but they're going to heal back pretty easily here. 33, definitely acceptable. Losing 8 Imperial favor, however, hurts a lot. Okay, now we can peace out with our man Yuan Shu. He has 1 territory left. We can restore the trade, which is a lot of income for us. We can give him as much food as he wants, actually. You can see he really lacks food. So 2.5 means he's deep in the negative for the first food. And then we're getting 1.5 per food until he gets to 0. So at this point at 4, he's a -4. He's at 0. And then it's 0.5 until 10. So I can give him 14 food technically. 13 food. 13 food until he hits 10 food, and then he doesn't need any more. Everything else will be just 0.1 after that. It's a good value. What can we get with that? It's not just all money. We prefer to get some items. Maybe we can trade in the future for other things. Money is only one thing. We could technically support legitimacy. He cares about that. He cares about this. Oh, actually doesn't. It's a negative factor because we recently broke his deal. That's fine. It prevents you from breaking it constantly and getting it back, trading untrustworthy for income. It's a good game mechanic, I guess. Alright, we're happy with this deal. Let's sign it. Everyone's happy except for Gong Sun Zan. We don't care about Gong Sun Zan, so this is good. We pushed him to the right area. He's still at war with Sun Ce, so he needs to just push himself down. That's his thing. We don't have to babysit him now. We'll see what we can do the rest of the way. Rank up on Cao Cao. Ooh, this army currently does not have night battle, so Cao Cao could technically pick it up, but then he's not going to be running archer units, so this is kind of a waste. We actually have cavalry, so either we want to give them more speed or we want to give them more charge speed. Both are fine. Now, 25% is probably less than 25, but this is only when charging. But I don't really care about their speed aside from when they're charging. So while this might not factor into the actual stat card, I think this is more valuable for us. We'll get this eventually, of course. Right now it's just like he gets Mighty Knockback, which he can use, and then we are not having him command the army, so the 2 extra points of morale that you get from the run speed one just doesn't factor in. Therefore, we're going with that version that we have. Any new spies after that defeat? Sometime, you know, the faction might change up afterwards. Alright, so we're gonna get through Tome Path, and then we're gonna get to the capital. Do we start the siege already? We are pretty healthy. 1 unit that's not healthy. We'll start the siege. Okay, we see that army. We can always cancel the siege and pull back. They can't really force anything. I mean, obviously we want both of these generals. They're pretty battered. Looks like they lack food, or they're just stuck on march. Yeah, they're just stuck on march, so they're not replenishing. Then we have a very weak opponent that we don't really need to worry too much about. Private workshop here. Hongcheng is good. Runan also private workshop. This, we need corruption reduction. We gotta watch how much money we're spending. We'll save a little bit. Xingzhou we're not keeping. We can actually downgrade this because we are going to give this to, we get 420 here. We are going to give it to Ma Chao. So let's downgrade it a little bit. Don't want to give him too much. Guangling. That might be a little bit too expensive for us to build right now. I want to save some money for the end turn, so we're going to pass on that. Anyone with items? Oh, he has 2 items. We can hire and then fire. And as many people have mentioned, Xu has proven that he wants to live. We also need to fire her. Can we tolerate -10? Ma Chao's going to be a little ticked off. More than a little, to be honest. I can temporarily boost him with 6, -10, 35, 25. He'll be exactly at 25. Yep, and that's okay. It's not red face yet. We probably also want to fire her when given the opportunity. She needs the administrator job, but once we release Machal, we have another administrator opening. But with extra funding, we can actually build this and still feel comfortable with the events. They'll probably attack us. We'll see what happens here. How's our assignment doing? I think we're good. All three is being assigned. They don't come close enough to stop us. They're not attacking us. They're trying to reinforce. But if we have... Do we have Night Battle? This failed. We forgot about it. I could have given him that deal. At least I think I could have. It's 2,000. We pick up Cayenne. We reach the rank of 7 first. It's between us and Yuan Shao. Cao Cao's rank and Yuan Shao's rank. Once we do, we get these colonels of the Northern Army. The Northern Army is a small unit that is tasked with guarding the north side of the capital. It's a real unit group. We get Cayenne and her poems. She had a very tough life, being kidnapped at a young age, or relatively young age, and then basically became a wife, concubine of sorts to a chieftain, the left chieftain of the Xiongnu tribes, and then she gave him like 2 sons. But then after the former chieftain died, her husband was part of the candidates to become the next chieftain. He lost out on that, got killed, and then of course her sons got killed. She eventually got ransomed back though and remarried. Let's see, we might not use her for battle. The poem bonus doesn't really affect anything. We could use her for battle just because we lack strategists. And she does have some interesting, unique ability. There's a reduction in fatigue that have 50-meter range, so everyone around her would constantly heal up their fatigue level, which is useful. And then we also have a decrease of cooldown that's different in different range. So you can see there's one that's within 50 meters, -1, and then there's one within 150 meters. So it's stronger when you're closer to her, but still you get something when you're within 150 meters. Combine this with like Cao Cao's ability, everyone that has cooldowns that's active will have very, very reduced cooldown abilities. So this is pretty good. She might end up on the battlefield. We're going to go over here. We don't need her as administrator, so that is not needed. And we night battle this and get the win, right? We can. We can kind of ignore that army, and then we can get the peace deal afterwards. The only thing is, we do lose a chance on capturing Zhang Liao in particular. I mean, Lady Du was supposed to be with us as well. But I think we're asking a little bit too much if we expect this army to beat both. We'll first do a few things. We can do this swap so that we can do our faction council. Unhappy general. I want to fire her too. Wunan. Okay, we want this. Hefei being devastated doesn't really help us. Set item again. Peasantry income on top of that. Not bad. This means tax increases everywhere. Might be even better, honestly. Because we don't lose 50% industry. We don't lose 50% commerce. And we can raise our taxes for free by at least 1 level. This is where we might want to change some stuff. I don't like either one. I kind of want to fire her as well. Gonna probably fire her. I think we can take care of the satisfaction issue this turn. We have only 1 scheme available. I'm thinking we could potentially debuff this. We can reduce their morale by 20 points. It should make all the militia units really bad. The generals, Lu Bu's unbreakable. Zhang Liao might be also unbreakable with the items that he has. No, he's not. Good. She is not unbreakable as well. I do think we do this. Especially since we have a scheme coming back next turn. We started going down the green path. Level 4 farms. Let's get those. Now, these are not our farms, I think. I gotta double check. What is our reform requirement for our farms? Yeah, it's up here. And for us to get there, we have to first build a land development, a government support building. Tier 2. Oh, no, actually we don't. We need a granary building. Oh, that's a terrible building to go for. So we don't technically need this. We still want this. You know, this is going to have the most impact on our income right now. So we're going to do that. I'm going to fire that girl and see if we can get a new set. Yeah, we're going to just have a few turns of bad satisfaction. Not the city we want. We have something else? No. It's not giving it to us. It's Pengcheng or Yanchuan. That's the only two choices. Ah, there we go. Guangling is good. We still have this. We still have this. And we still have this. Beautiful. Alright, now the question is, we probably want to take Tone Path in this case. I think we just delegate here. They just leveled it up. Garrison's not fully replenished. This gets worse and worse. We're only at 56 now. There's no point to lower Yuanshu at this level now. It's going to drop more because we're going to take the capital. And the Emperor. Our colonels. We can recruit special units with these. Northern Army units. They're okay, but these do lock on the general you put them on. So once they have this, it's stuck with that. She will get a job. He's gonna leave our faction. And everyone else is okay. She's administrator. Yeah, they're so happy we can do this and be at a very comfortable tax level. This army needs to turn around and stop Liu Bei from attacking any of the interior cities here. And then we're just gonna handle this ourselves. Since we did debuff them, we're gonna take a very tough fight here. And hopefully we can come out ahead. This is just so that we can maybe have a chance at capturing Zhang Liao. Even if he doesn't want to work for us, if we release, we at least get fondness, and that's going to be applied in the future when the faction is wiped. Or he leaves somehow. We also don't have siege weapons. Ooh, this is just going to be rough, isn't it? Alright, we're not going down any of these main corridors with so many towers. We're going to have to go through all these corners. Wow, this is very rough. Alright, we drop this and we just fight the reinforcements. I think that's our only option right now. We rush Lu Bu's group, and then we think about how to take the city. I guess, do we just run over there afterwards with the general, park it up, go capture some towers? That might be our only option. Okay, so when it's like this, it's usually, I believe, from this point to the right. So all the reinforcements coming like this. So if we're trying to flank with cavalry, it should look something like this. I don't know how far it's going to be, so let's keep it like that. And then kind of like this. We have no formations as well. It's just great. Should we dismount? I think we should dismount. I think we should dismount, cancel dueling, and just whack the generals to death. Come on, show up. Go, 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 go. Is it cavalry? Is it infantry? Can I select them now? Okay, it's spear over here. We killed this. Kill the cavalry. Stop Lu Bu from doing stuff. We should kill Lady Do really fast. We do. Nice. Nice, nice. Now we gotta run over there and kill Lu Bu. Right in here, right in here, right in here. Lu Bu's unbreakable, so that's why we have to kill him. Spear. Yeah, dismounted has that one small problem of struggling to get to the location. Pull them back. Yeah, just herd them into the wall. Lu Bu first. Zhang Nao can route, potentially. Yeah, easy win, easy win. They're not coming out, right? Now we kill Zhang Nao here. Yeah, we'll let him rout. That's okay. Alright, get back on their horses. We're gonna regroup real quick. It's gonna take us a moment, and then we're gonna figure out how to attack them. They're just gonna have to go back and remount all the units. Still relatively healthy. We lost one cavalry unit. I mean, they fought Lu Bu, so understandable. We're gonna regroup to the other side, go away from all their siege weapons and this really bad corner, to be honest. That's the easy part. The hard part is how we take Chang'an. We still have administrator in there, Han Sui's daughter. Alright, these three are going to be our secret weapon. Everyone need to relocate. Actually, we need them to just follow this path. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Not very good with the pathing. Do we want to divert some of their forces? Debating whether that's necessary. Or do we want them to all go to one corner together? I mean, I guess we do want to give our units a chance to or our generals, a chance to kill their units. Sahodu in particular with his hamstring ability is what we're looking for here. We're not traveling in range. Good. That means they can kind of just take this shortcut now, as long as they're not going to be in range. There we go. Sahodu's going to be a very busy person. Alright, push it. Alright, they should be sending most of their archers over here. Maybe a few spear units, and we can easily kill those. They still have most of their army over here. The cavalry shouldn't really be a threat. These four are useless. Maybe we can get a duel with her once we're inside. But first we can take some of these towers. I want to fight in this corner if we can. These we have to kind of stand here and then potentially get shot a little bit. Nope, we're good. Took a little bit of damage, it's fine. Might as well take that one because we might be operating in this corner too. See, now I can pull the units here and have them join the fight without worried about tower. The cavalry's probably never going to get a chance. Might as well spread them out and force them to spread out to other areas. Alright, if we spread out the cavalry a little bit more, like put one guy here, put one guy there. We can force them to redistribute a little bit more. Oh, do we want to do... Cannot reach? No way. Let's fight. I think Sahoudun's got this. High evasion. Not only a little bit. You know, there's this armor boosting one, but or melee evasion one. Just temporary. We should be able to go over that. We wasted our ability since she did use it beforehand. We'll fight on the walls, basically. That's the idea. Right, that's the idea. We don't want to give them a shot. So we loop around here, we'll loop a little bit farther. We'll get charged by cavalry, but it's fine. We'll send something that can counter cavalry later. Gotta get some troops on the ground. You can keep increasing the cooldown of her abilities by spamming this, so she can't use the melee evasion boosting one anymore afterwards. Alright, this unit's gonna go here. The main goal is to prevent anyone from retaking that tower. Leave one guy here. Spear block this. Ooh, it's gonna be close.
Ha! 敌军士兵正在溃逃。时机已至，时机已至，片甲不留，准备开战。
It's a little bit too close for comfort here.
骑兵听命，加快脚步，动作快点。
Oh, got her. But very close.
将已被我军斩了。什么？就这点本事？杀光敌军！准备好了。
All right, we don't want to overchase.
加快速度，不要留情。诛灭敌军。
We can help
步兵听命。
climb.
挺住，做好准备。抓紧，攻击敌军。准备好了，蛇骨断金。
We're not drawing enough attention. It's like one archer that went back.
到底是无胆鼠辈。注意，杀呀！杀！进攻！
Alright, we'll try to have them engage the right target. We'll go over here. Next unit, go climb.
加快速度，快速前进，跑起来！都服准备。
This side's not going super well, but
杀呀！
we'll see what we can do over here.
顽强不屈。
We'll try to take this area first.
挺住！听命！骑兵听令！顽强不屈，速度前进，加快步伐，跑步！在，蛇骨断金！胜利近在咫尺。
Nice. Okay, they can be pulled over here.
诛灭敌军！
Spear on cavalry.
杀！做好准备。
We'll be fighting in the circle now against a pretty tough enemy. They're out of ammo.
跑步！
Let's ignore that.
准备开战，速速前进，速速前进，为了大业。鼓起勇气，进军！敌兵在此，做好准备，尽情厮杀，杀光敌军！跑起来！ 准备就绪。鼓起勇气，片甲不留，加速前进。快跑！
We're trying to squeeze by here.
赶快，赶快！动作快点！
Not a lot of cavalry left.
杀！杀光敌军！步兵听命！诛灭敌军！片甲不留，不要留情！
That should do
敌
it.
军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
They're just gonna rush behind here.
时机已至，
We'll go here. Take the charge here. We'll keep going. Right, we're gonna go grab that. You guys fight here. Next group, go, go, go. They should go here. They should go here. We'll flank that group of infantry over there. They can come inside the city and help us now. We might have to pull Xiaohoyuan out of here. Or have Xiaohoyuan fight to death there. Xiaohoyuan's pretty isolated. Help is on the way though. I'm having trouble beating that. We do have 2 more generals. Send them in on their horses. Alright, that should be ours soon. There we go. Alright. Cousin, you fought well. We are here to help. Let's help here. And then you go over here. Ooh, they're routing. Army loss. Ooh, that's good. Pretty good take of Chang'an, to be honest, given the situation. We beat back the reinforcements. We took out 20 of their morale, so edge of the map, easy to get a route, and then just a flee. Close victory. Not going to be the greatest for capture chance, but we'll take it. Maybe we'll get someone. Fingers crossed. Nope. Nobody. I don't want to lose Imperial favor, so we can't really do this.
吾等大义必将降临此城。
We have taken over the High Empire. Right, because we have the Emperor. Let's see if everyone respects the peace, or are we going to be looters? That's fine. Everyone else seems okay with us being in charge now. Minus the looters and bandits said yes, just the Naman did not. Bandits said no. Anyone else? Some bandits say yes. Alright, so we hit Duke. The problem is, since we're doing a historical Let's Play, Cao Cao does not become Duke for a long time. We're very early for Duke. So we're not going to take this. This is sort of our handicap. We're going to stay away from this bonus. We don't get the satisfaction. We don't get the prestige points. We'll just keep this covered for a while. We also don't get a prime minister, which hurts us a lot, actually. I don't want this building to stay here. I'm going to rush it and just take half of the income. Or we can wait a turn. We can wait a turn. Get the army out. Don't need this. Let's leave him nothing. There we go. They might turn around and attack us because they're coming back full health. Oh, we can peace out with them right now. Right, there's no benefit of us staying in this war with Domin. Any chance any of them... Ooh, Zheng Jiang's faction. I think Tiancong's one of her starting characters and thus does not have Poison Volley. 9.0. No items. Let's see where he stands on food. 1.1 means he has more than 10 food. He's fine. Minus 100. He hates us. It's understandable. Right, we don't have to release Ma Chao until next turn. So he doesn't like us. Right, he has the satisfaction problem, which means we can fix that with this. It's going to be picking up Chang'an. Or Jingzhao, which is the capital term. Chang'an is the city. Jingzhao is how you call the commandery. Or special district is probably a better terminology for it. We're going to downgrade this again. We're really leaving him with nothing. He's happy enough now that we can just take this away. We kept his weapon. He can keep that. Good for him. And also we kept his retinue for him. So we were kind. Baron officer. Everyone else is technically historical. Minus the girls who we're using as administrators. So she will become administrator. We can do the builder set. Wherever we end up putting her. Basically minus 2 turns construction. And she can be a little bit happier this turn. Alright, big turn for us. We need this to bounce back. We definitely need to... And then we can spend 25 points to call someone enemy of the Han before we attack them. That's what we're going to do. That's what Cao Cao did. That's what we're going to do as well. Don't want to mess with there. Zhengjiang has a war. Duosi has a war. Don't really care. Sun Ce, Han Sui. We can sign this. We don't have to deal with him for a while. We have a lot of food now. 53. A lot of it's tax generated, so it's kind of fictional there, but we can still, you know, trade away 6 without hurting ourselves. Get some money back for these deals. Like, we're basically not going west for a bit. I mean, I can also give Sun Ce a deal. It's not like we can't. So we're also not attacking him for a while. Actually, never. Until Tribi. Lady Wu is single. She has the seal, doesn't she? We get the seal back, historically. We need the seal. Alright, we're gonna somehow fetch Lady Wu. And this will also prevent Lady Wu from becoming the leader after Sun Ce's assassination event triggers. We're gonna marry her to our dead son, or quote-unquote dead son. Historically, he's already dead. And we'll try to get that item. Oh, he has a severe lack of food. We can give him like 14 food, I think. Yeah, 14 food. You can throw a weapon in there too. Alright, we'll get Lady Wu over here. I'll try to return her. It's just that we don't want her to become their heir. We don't want... That's not happening. See, that's not bad. And then we'll take some money on top of that. Get the Imperial Seal, which we should have after Yuanshu was sort of defeated. We have the Emperor, we have the Seal. Order is restored. High Empire saved. Except for the fact that we're its Prime Minister for now. No, she doesn't have it. She stole her daughter's bow. Does this mean Sun Ce have it? She's not willing to spy. So I can't really return her through a spy application. We're just gonna have to do the same turn divorce. Then I'm just gonna release her and see where she floats back. Stole Sun Ren's bow. There we are, dreaming about getting everything. Can we tank another 5-point assassin? I think we can. I mean, we're not lacking that much money, but having Lady Wu hate us feels historical enough. We'll do that. I think that's pretty much everything we can do. I don't have any schemes available, but we do want to bump it up a bit to recover our Imperial favor. We're going to try to nurse our Imperial favor back a little bit. The map looks great. We need to give this back to Liu Bei, technically, and then we're set to declare war on Liu Bei. Maybe like a turn behind schedule. But overall, not too bad, right? We want to attack Xiapi here. Well, do we want them to have... Do we want them to be active, right? We can summon a different army for that purpose. Kind of missing a third. I mean, 2 people can take this. Liu Bei's main army's here. We get our main army to come back. We get this group to go reinforce them. Level 3. We are not fighting Liu Bei till 208. All right, 207. So this is something we kind of want. But he hates us so much that I feel like he's going to attack us before then. Like, I would just give him a piece of land, but I don't think that helps. I think what helps more if I just lock him into a food deal that he's going to be dependent on us. He's -4 food as well. We can do 13 here. That means... Yep. And then see what we can get from him. Probably just a good amount of cash. We'll hold on to Xinye until maybe get Liu Bei there in the future. Alright, so all things considered, I think not bad. I think we like the state of everything right now. Buildings are cheaper this year. I would like to put administrator in Nanyang actually, so we'll wait on that. They're not getting administrator anytime soon, so we'll just upgrade. 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 If we have extra money, we can upgrade all the passes, but right now we don't, so not going to touch that. And we're waiting for that to come back available. Do we give them an army? We should, because this is the turn we have the Grand Commandant. General left is available. We basically want siege weapons and some infantry. Just to take sap heat. Alright, we'll give him the title just because he doesn't like us right now. I will continue to use Suyo recklessly, and if Suyo dies in battle, then so be it. If he survives, then just meant to be, I guess. How much money do we have left? Not enough to get what we want, so... we scale it back a bit. Flaming shot's really all we need. A couple archers, crossbow. 4 crossbow. Let's do 4 crossbow. It's enough to take this. Alright. Try to be efficient here. Alright, let's continue. Tong's actually doing pretty well. Against Menghuo, that's fine. Anguo is back. Who did you go work for? Konro again. Did not work out for you. We have a silver armor here that we can take and potentially... oh, a burn officer. Who did he work for before this? Because he looks like... he looks like a spy, actually. So basically, he was recruited by Zhengjiang, left dissatisfied, was in the pool for recruitment, and then Shixie recruited him and sent him to us as a spy. Oh, finally. This is what we've been waiting for. Positions in Dongmin's faction so we can crack his court, grab people like Zhang Liao who needs to be working for us, Lady Du who needs to be working for us, Jiaxu who needs to be working for us. Jiaxu's actually super dissatisfied. Can we do something here? He's on cooldown this turn, but once he comes out of that... we could still recruit him for the item. Not recruiting anything else, moving him back. Got a good 18k. I want to boost our credibility. Let's see. Options, reduce retinue upkeep. Increase public order. We're looking for all the pluses. Move army until they have no movement, and then we can extend the movement a bit more. That's what we want, actually. Then we can declare war on Liu Bei, maybe like 1 turn late here, which is totally acceptable. We can go all the way here. All right, we just have to sort of mirror Liu Bei's potential strike. If we stay here, I'm assuming Liu Bei's army is heavy militia and no siege weapons. So if we go here, we can probably feel safe about it. All right, we boost them. We also get 15 points. Next turn, another comes back on cooldown. Still a bit far. Feel a little uncomfortable just going to war now. They could just cross. Yeah, next turn would be better. Well, we don't have to march out of the way. It wouldn't be trespassing because it would be our vassal. Goodbye, Ma Chao. Grant independence. We created his faction. We created his faction in a location where we can eventually spur a rebellion that would make sense, where Cao Ren has to hold him at Tong Pass, where he can fight his father in the future. A different way to represent, you know, the rebellion and everything associated with that. So that lessened the pressure on our court. Also opened the position with her becoming administrator in a position like Nanyang. Let's throw her in here. She does have +1 mustering, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Everything builds super fast because she's got that builder combo, right? Did we give it to her? Did we give it? She disappeared from the list. Where did she go? She does. She does have the builder combo. Okay, so it's -2 turns, basically. And that's going to be forever. We'll do the more efficient build first. I guess we can throw him in here. There's probably better places to use 30% industry. Dong has one. Our other iron mine should be in Runan. Yeah, this is going to be slightly better. I kind of want to just gift this to Liu Biao. Or else, like, the moment he declares war on us suddenly, we're going to have an issue where he just attacks the Jade Mine and we lose a battle and then our achievement's gone. And a gift means, you know, we did just put an administrator here. But it'll be fixed in the future. Yeah, 15 points. Perfect. This, you know, bounce back some of that attitude change. Yeah, that's not happening. That's just not happening. Our untrustworthiness will wear off if we get him to fight Sun Ce, for example. He really doesn't want to fight Sun Ce. If we get him to fight... Yeah. If we have vision of... Oh, we do have vision of Liu Yan. That would be slightly historical. Force him to extend that way, but you can see all the Han Empire territory here he has. You know what? Just take the gift, old man. Vassalizing Liu Bei. The moment we go to war with Liu Bei, This becomes in danger.
真喜讯也，
I want to cancel that.
算你正直，姑喜欢。
We'll still get untrustworthy for going to war, but at least we give him a heads up. I'm thinking of giving him this, and we'll just take it back later. I'm trying to see if we can... Not that that's better. I could give him 2 pieces of land and vassalize him. And then we hardcore annex him to represent the period of time when he worked under us. And then we release him in Nanyang, but it wouldn't be Liu Bei's faction anymore. That's the thing. That's the only problem. I can move him closer to there, and then... Like, I can trade land and move him closer to Nanyang, and then take the rest of his land by 4. But that's a lot of land that he's going to be holding. I don't like that either. Alright, we're just going to have to wait a little bit to declare war on him. We need our units in the right place. I need an army here. I need this army here. I need this army to get back here as well, so everyone just need to move back. Oh, Ma Chao needs to be released as well.
我还以为你死了。
I don't need him to be a vassal. I would like him to like us for a while. He doesn't rebel until like 211. Be nice if he depends on us. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Plus 110. And then we can just release him.
真是倍感荣幸。
And we can also add a few things to make it 15 points. And then we get plus 79 as well.
准了。
Yeah, that's our play, basically. We set up Ma Chao in the right place. We have the edge of our faction. We are now trespassing, but we're also not healing. So let's go back as far as we can. Perfect. We'll move back. We'll move back. They can launch the attack north. We'll betray Liu Bei in a few turns, basically. We actually have a lack of generals. Hopefully the spy situation will provide us a bit more. Is he rich? No. Okay, I think that's it. That's as much as we can do this turn. Guess it is cheaper to build up this turn, so let's run all the upgrades. This turn, as in this year. Tone path 4K, 4K, 3.2, 3.2. We can actually afford 3 of them. Tone path and Wu path being the frontier ones are more important. Hangul path and Hula path are more interior. I think they can wait. We'll save 5K cash. Chen's bad, but Chen, we can keep that group of generals nearby. We're probably going to put them here. I guess no one's going to be nearby. The idea is we can just get rid of this. We don't need this bit of income anymore. It doesn't do us any good. Population's high. We can just downgrade this a tier as well. That would take care of the population. So get rid of that. We'll downgrade after that's cleared, or else it will actually kill this building off. Alrighty. I think we're good. Okay, he loves us. He still has his stone pig. You know what? I'll give you some starter fund. And you give me that stone pig. Alright, Sun Ce's going on a tear. Really? Oh! Assassination of Sun Ce right away. Does Sun Quan take over? We'll find out soon enough. We remove the mother. Sun Ce's death could free up the Imperial Seal next turn. Definitely interesting development. Han Xin's faction. Han Sui's still alive. The Sun just created a civil war faction, and Ma Teng helped them destroy the civil war faction. Wow, what is going on out there in the west? We want Xu Huang, but that's gonna be difficult. Sun Ce just died. Doesn't hover the item. Yeah, I can't tell if he has it or not, and whether it's gonna get freed up or not. We did very well. We recovered the Emperor. We have a few issues with Imperial favor, which we hopefully will fix. We have an available scheme, which we'll use to add more credibility to our list. We're ahead of time on our Duke rank, but we're holding back on that. We're going to be launching our attack against the Obey's faction very soon. They do have siege weapons, so we do have to have an army just basically spying on this to make sure that we take it out first thing possible. Grab Henei, trigger the war with Yuan Shao for our Guandu Part 2. Armies just need to move back east right now. Everyone just need to move back east, move to position. They need to be ready to take Xiapi at a moment's notice. They need to be ready to take on Langya at a moment's notice. One army needs to go north, one army needs to push east. And that's pretty much where we stand. Once we have that covered, the rest will be pretty easy. We have to take control, easy as in we have to take control of the entire north, minus Gong Sun Du if he's still around, before 207-ish, 208. And then we turn on Liu Biao, who still hates us despite all the gifts we've been splashing at him. We might just constantly have to give him things to make him neutral, right? The goal is to just make him neutral. And if we can do that, we can pretty much follow history from this point on. We just gotta kind of encourage Ma Chao and Ma Teng to kind of fight each other. That would be perfect as well. Whoever survived will be our rebellion target, and then we wipe them out afterwards, 211-ish, and then go from there. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you all next time. Bye!